Welcome back, everybody. Rowdy retirees are riding today out of Bryceville. We're going to go up the mountain and ride around the radar base. We've got a lot of single track, a little bit of gravel. Should be a good day. Me and Guy, the rowdy guy in front of me there. Started out on some steep stuff and then flattened out. Here I didn't quite have enough oomph coming up the hill, so I had to make another run at it. All's good. All right, big boy, it's all you. Guy just had a lot of suspension work done on his bike, and this is his first ride since he put it all back together, and he's really enjoying it. He says it really makes a difference. This section right here, I don't know that you could go fast enough to make a lot of difference. This is one of my favorite parts. It goes through a laurel forest. Probably half a mile of twisty, turny, back and forth through the laurel. Got some rocks, got a lot of little stubs and stumps that you have to watch out for. But it is big fun. I was able to keep Guy right in front of me in the camera. When we pop out of this laurel, something gets into Guy and he just absolutely takes off. He goes from being 20 feet in front of me to 200 or 300 in a blink of an eye. And that's really not like Guy. I think he's really liking his new suspension. There we go. Now you see him. And now you don't. Here he goes. I didn't even notice he had taken off until he was way out in front of me. Conditions today were near perfect for August. Started out in the low 70s. It was probably high 80s when we finished. Everything was fairly dry. Of course, it's windrock, so we got mud holes. But it was just an excellent day to be out on the mountain. If you know where to look, Windrock's got a lot of old mining, strip mine shelves and spoil piles, and those make for some really interesting riding. This is an old spoil pile and this off-camber wraparound leading into the downhill is a pretty cool little piece of trail. There's a lot of single track up around the radar base. None of it is apparent. You have to kind of know where to look. But if you get up there and are diligent and look around, or lucky enough to have somebody show you like they did us, it is, you can make a whole day of riding just in that one little area. And Guy's gone. Kind of kept an eye out for elk. Bump, bump. not unusual to see them up here. We did not see any elk today. However, we did see some wildlife coming up a little later. Parts of this area where the sun hits it has gotten really grown up. A lot of briars, a lot of weeds, chest high. A couple of places where we had a hard time even finding the trail in one or two spots. Yeah, guy's feeling his oats today. Not bad for an old man. I'm always amazed at the GoPro effect and how it seems to flatten out the hills both up and down. This stuff is not super duper steep like some others, but it's in places certainly enough to get your attention. Still got enough rocks and roots and down timber to keep you on your toes. So we started this thing a couple of months ago called the Retirees Ride with the volunteer riders. Because we were available to ride during the week, and it was hard to find anybody that would go during the week. Everybody's got to work for some reason. So Guy and I started riding, and we've invited other folks out. Sometimes we'll get 2 or 3, 4 riders, sometimes even more than that. But it's nice to have a weekday ride. Nobody's out here on the trails. We've got the place to ourselves. We can pick and choose when and where we want to go. When you get to a certain age, you're supposed to be able to do that. Little rocky drop off here. Again, I don't know what's gotten into Guy. We start down through here, and usually I drop in faster than he does, and all of a sudden he is just gone. I'm working trying to get back up with him. Always makes for better video if you got somebody in front of you, a rabbit to chase. So we're moving along pretty good clip in here. There's some down trees, flat straight stretch. Some of you guys may know where this is. This is close to the top where the big lookout is. This stretch right through here is an absolute awesome piece of trail. It's flowy, it's fast, it's got a little bit of technical, it's got a little bit of everything. And it is just a lot of fun. we aren't the fastest riders out there, but we move pretty good through the woods. Not so much that we hold people up a whole lot. We're just trying to keep it upright and move at a clip that's fast but comfortable. Over to the right, coming up here, you'll see a lot of places. It's a cliff. Oh, there goes the guy. Oops. He clipped a tree on the left, pushed him into a dead tree on the right. And he took the little dead tree
whiskey
out.
Throttle there at the end.
He's okay though. We're going to pop out here and take a break. It's a good place to hang out. And the view is absolutely incredible. Wow. Back on the single track. Trail maintenance going on. Little sassafras tree fell over in the middle of the trail. We both carry saws with us. This may be my favorite section. A lot of up and down, right on the edge of the cliff. Skinny single track. Enough rocks thrown in, a log every once in a while, a little mud. Kind of like a roller coaster through here. And the view off to the right, although you can't stop and you have to stop to look, is incredible. Oh, there he goes again. Exactly the same thing he did the first time.
Are you aiming for those dead trees?
Yeah.
Rowdy. We're rowdy. Rowdy retirees, and we ride.
So that's 2 times. Guy clipped a tree on the left with his left handlebar, kicked him over to the right, and went down and took out about a 3-inch dead sapling. It was exactly the same accident twice. You can tell he's a little gun shy right now. He'd normally just hop right over that. He said he was going to slow down the rest of the ride. He's not going to get in a hurry. He did a split. I think he might have pulled a ligament or a groin muscle or something in there. Not something you want to do when you're 69 years old. My buddy James would say, look at that over there to the right. That's straight off. Fun stuff right through here. If it was all like this, I would absolutely love it. But we're coming up on some stuff where it gets a little more sun and it's totally grown up. Tough to even find the trail in places right now. Still a few slimy places, but overall, not bad. Yeah, this is about the last third of this trail is like this. Really tough to even find where the trail is. It's amazing. I didn't get any ticks or chiggers. Oh, guy spotted something. Pigs. We got wild pigs. The waves are so tall it's hard to tell where they are. You can probably get a little glimpse as I ride by.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pigs, I think. There's some
They
tiny
were-
ones.
They were within 7 feet of the trail, and one of the adults and some of the babies never even moved. So I think they're losing their fear. This is back out on a little piece of double track, and then this last little piece of single track, neither guy nor I had ever done before, and we wanted to check it out, see what it was like. It was fun. It was just a little lollipop loop over towards Red Oak. And back on the Red Oak Road, getting out of here. Overall, it was a good day. We had a great time. We were out about 4.5 hours. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Come back and see us again.